Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. My name is Maria. I'm your Sherpa for this read. If you're new to the fourth dimension, we're a tarot channel. Like there aren't enough of those out here, but we do like to give you a weekly pulse for the upcoming week per zodiac sign. And when I say we, it's me and my dog. And we give you a midweek pulse to see how you're doing, holding up in the middle of the week, and then of course a weekend read, what you can anticipate on the weekend. My name is Maria. As I said, I am doing this reading for Taurus. Taurus, this is your weekly spread from March 10th, I think. Yeah, 10th through the 16th. I'm pulling from a different deck today. It's called Heart's Hidden Secrets. It's a little different than Spilling the Tea, but it's the same vibe. Gives you an overall view for Taurus. This must be the week, y'all. This must be the week. I'm only 3 cards out and I already got an idea what this is going on. I get the sense of it. All right. I'm going to do the spread for your tarot cards. Hang in there for a minute. I'm going to tell you right now, Taurus, you're interested in revisiting a relationship. You want a second chance, or somebody wants a second chance to the missed opportunity. You find this overall feeling is kind of empty, or at least that's the history of this relationship, is you felt, this was an empty, you've invested a lot of time into it, and you just didn't feel like it came, you got ahead. I do feel like it is a relationship, Taurus. I try not to do every reading as a love reading, but sometimes you just can't help it. I don't think there's just too much feeling about love for it to be work. So I do believe that it's not work related. Sorry. And again, if you don't resonate, if this isn't your story, feel free to pass it by. I'm sure you'll find one that does. All right, overall, yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so these are the 2 that came on. I'm gonna give you these 2. Overall vibe is something has ended, or you're ending something and somebody's gonna offer you new. Either you're jumping from one to another, or like you had several individuals you were dating, we'll say that, and one you're putting a pin in and the other one you're investing in. Or it's the same person and that you ended it and they wanna restart it. I get more of the second, although several of you might have the first, where you might be walking from one to another. You made your decision. Overall feeling shallow. I feel, Taurus, you felt empty and bored in this relationship. I feel like you've invested a lot. Excuse me, there's probably a squirrel or something walking by. Hey, Sophie, come here. Me and the dog, see, we run the show. Hey, Chica. We have second chance. Anything that happens during a reading is part of a reading. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. So somebody might be coming to your door, showing up, asking for a second chance. I feel like maybe the dog barking is maybe an intrusion or interruption to what you're currently working on. It might be self-healing. I get for a lot of you have recovered from this or are recovering. They want to have an amend. They want to give an amends. Either this is you, Taurus, or I feel like you're the recipient of this. As somebody's going to try to make amends with you, ask for a second chance and an opportunity. However, there were secrets that they held from you. Some of them are positive. They're not all dark and, several of them are held back. This is the vibe. Held back from giving this a relationship. They were scared and they didn't want to share and they didn't want to risk the investment, so they kept you at arms, foot, head, long length away to protect themselves, and they recognize it. They weren't investing in the relationship. They were stuck and they couldn't get forward. They missed the intimacy that they had with you. And if you were dealing, I get Cancer vibes all over this. So Taurus, if you're dealing with a Cancer or another water sign, this might resonate a little deeper because you might want to check out the Cancer reading. But intimacy is into you, into me, I see. Intimacy, into me, I see. So I'm allowing somebody past the thick wall and the barrier of protection into my personal space to get to know me. And that's what you were trying to do, Taurus. And somebody was blocking you every single opportunity they could get. They didn't want you in. So whoever is showing up, this is your energy. You are going in with the Queen of Swords saying, you know what, listen, I've invested enough into this and I'm not sure I want to go forward because I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not sure you're all in. I think they're offering you their Ace of Pentacles. They want to have a new beginning. They want to have a new commitment. And I think they're a little, they're like going all in. They want to have this conversation with you, and it's prosperity without investment. So they want to come in and pick up the pieces right off the last gameplay. And it might have been months, maybe even for several of you longer. And to offer to just pick up and start again without reconciliation and amending that is not really amending. It's just covering it up and, you know, putting a blanket over it and stepping over the pile without going through it and discerning why would, no, we're not doing that. And I do believe this is either you, I get the majority of this is you receiving their request for a new beginning. Might be, Taurus, you want a new beginning with somebody else. So you have two, and again, remember when I said, do you remember when I said it could be one or the other? That is the vibe I'm getting. So you have try again, so repeat of an old flame, right? Or go in a new direction, right? So beginnings meaning just it's a fresh beginning. And I don't know if you're choosing to close out one door and choose a new door, or if you want to repeat from the last cycle or the last relationship and pick up where you left off. In the center of your spread, Taurus, you have the Four of Wands in reverse, meaning it was, you know, tense, turbulent, anxious, anxiety, lies. It wasn't a firm foundation. It wasn't solid. And you remember that. It felt hurried. It felt like, I don't know. I keep getting the idea that you're pouring in your investment, your time, your energy into something, and it's just like going right through that cup. Well, you know, when you have the two of cups and they're facing each other and somebody's offering their other cup and you're pouring into somebody's cup and it's just coming out the bottom and you're not getting anything in return. That's the feeling. It's like, why would I invest in something that I didn't get any return from? And you want me to do it again? Like, what? No, that's that's the feeling. I heard somebody say, what? You're like, wait, what? No, I'm not doing that. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords in the reverse is you saw this person as lazy. You not physically lazy as in, well, maybe, I guess maybe you did see them as lazy or slothful, but lazy as somebody not giving into a relationship. They wanted all the benefits from a relationship but not giving into it. And you were the one providing the majority of the energy, of the love, of the compassion, the nurturing, you know, like you would pack somebody a lunch. I just got that. You would pack somebody's lunch, and yet you didn't even, I feel like they sent you, I don't even want to repeat this. Like, okay, all right, I'm going to tell you what I heard. And if this resonates, please leave me a comment. So you would do something that personal. You are very important to whoever I'm reading, picking up on. I can't believe I'm sharing this. So you would put like a love note in their lunch on a napkin and you'd say, have a great day, hon, or whatever. Make it a fantastic Monday. You know, it's like superstar. I have like jazz hands. You know, that's kind of the vibe I get off this. And you're like, and that SOB wouldn't even go to a real florist. They got me the $5.99 at Walmart flower bunch. And I thought, oh, you know, but that's the vibe I felt off this card is you showed up giving your trophy level in a relationship. I say wife material, right? Into a relationship that you weren't the wife. You didn't, not yet. That was what your goal was. And again, that's just the vibe I'm getting. And the person showed up as somebody, you know, something they would bring to somebody's house for dinner and like, thanks for hosting kind of attitude. So you felt lack. You felt like this wasn't an equal give and take from the beginning. So you're considering maybe I'll move forward. I think that group is actually saying, I've seen this menu, right? I know what's on the menu here. I'm just telling you how it is. This is I just work here, y'all. Keep the hate mail. I'm just saying. This person is now obsessed with you, Taurus. They can't stop thinking about you. You are their fix. They're infatuated. They have deep adoration. They are very much now respectful of you. They've had a minute to see and feel the lack, the absence between, and they miss that attention, that nurturing, loving, kind, giving in their life. They miss all that and they can't find it. They can't find it. Nobody showed up like you did in this relationship. They made the decision. They definitely want to make this balanced. They're willing to give in the work that's necessary. They are struggling a little bit. I got to be honest with you. They are struggling, trying to find their independence, trying to find their footing. They do have fond memories of you, but they're also a little bitter. They kind of have the lens on like adjusted, like when you go to the eye doctors, and they're like 1 or 2, A or B, whatever. Same concept. Their lens is a little off. They sit in a little bit of cynicism. They're like hurt and wounded that you left them. I don't feel like they know they would give more. They just don't understand why you left, right? They know they want you back. They're obsessed with you, but they don't know. They're kind of bitter about it. They're kind of butthurt that you left, right? They're cynical that you're going to come back. So they're kind of half-assed showing up again. They're all right. So, and again, I mean, I want to post this, but sometimes it's a little bit much. It's a lot to try to grasp, because you had a really insecure human you were dealing with that I believe they've always cared for you, but were afraid to show you their level of affection out of fear that they were going to be taken advantage of or get hurt. And then just because you don't show it doesn't mean you don't feel it, and you're going to get hurt anyway. But they didn't see it that way. They just said, well, if I don't show them the affection and how much I care, then they can't hurt me. I'm like, no, you already feel it. You're just withholding it. Again, back to this card. You gave 8, they gave 2, right? Okay. So the Spirit's asking you to open your heart. Review this. Sit in a period of meditation, which I don't have out here, but it was a false start. This is false start. It had multiple times to move to a different level, and it never elevated to where it needed to go. There was cancellations, interruptions, delays. I hear misunderstandings, so petty arguments. And again, this person was guarded, Taurus, so they were just holding you at full arm's length, locked arm, don't come near me. They were showing you all the signs that they didn't want to invest. And I think you just walked away. I think you just gave up. And now you have the freedom to choose. That's the story. You have the freedom to choose. You are free from this. This used to make you nuts. This used to eat your lunch. Is why am I keep investing into somebody who doesn't give 2 shits about me? And you're and this person is no, I really love them. And you're but you don't show it, right? It's dead. And right behind this card, your overall vibe is somebody coming in to have this conversation, to restart it. And I think you're going to possibly consider this, believe it or not, Taurus. I think the people I'm talking to, the majority of you want to have at least a conversation to see what will be different. Yep. And it's going to be, here it is, Page of Swords, honest conversation about what's going to be different. Can't make it up, y'all. Man, I should get a job in Tarot. I'm just kidding. I do love this though. It just makes sense to me. The Fool. They're just jumping in. They're not even thinking twice. They're I don't care if they don't even like me anymore. I know I blew it, completely blew it. And I'm going in because they are my intimacy. I miss this. I want to have that level of vulnerability and equal give and take. And I miss that now. That level, that serious level of friendship. You were very much a very close friend, if not best friend, to this person. Tell me more about intimacy, Queen of Swords. Okay, so yeah, they want to have an investment. They want to go into a relationship. They're giving up all their 7 cups. So they've had a minute between the last time and this time, a long time actually for several of you, and they've had other opportunities to date and they can't find anybody like you. They're in their head. They can't get you out of their mind. It goes back to that obsession card. They are on their way. They're moving forward with that conversation, and they spent some time healing and reevaluating what their goals are and why they miss you. And I think it was more than just the love note in the lunchbox. It was a lot of that. They never felt this level of unconditional love. That's a word I'm looking for. It's agape love. It's the highest level of love. We can say we love pizza or I love your shoes or whatever. But this is the ultimate self-forgetfulness, selfless love. I will give and give And Taurus, I feel like you did that, and they now understand the value of what you provided when you were there. Whew. Tell me about these beginnings. I have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, as you know, is a passionate king who is standing up, and he's ready to go out of his chair. He's constantly in this moving state, and he's like ready to stand up and go and get his game on. And that's what this, I asked about the new beginnings. What is he going to do? And this four of Wands in the reverse. How is he going to reverse it? And this Four of Swords. He's spent a lot of time in his head. And now he's ready for movement. I have an Ace of Wands defining that. He's going to make his move. Here he comes. That King of Wands is coming in to have a conversation with you about a brand new passionate beginning. He wants to flip the death in reverse. This is recovery and healing. So this person has understood that he stagnated the relationship. He understands that this thing has forced him to change, because if he doesn't make this move, or you know what I mean? It's just energy. But if this person doesn't move, they're going to miss their opportunity, and they're coming in and they want to reverse this. So the Star is wish fulfillment. They don't feel like they had their wish fulfillment. They miss their window. And if they don't make move on it, they're going to miss it completely. And that door will shut. Whew. Tell me about obsession, please. Obsession, Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse. Thank you. All right, we have the two of Cups in reverse. So this person missed their opportunity. They have been imbalanced, Taurus. They understand they wasted time. They understand they wasted energy. They want to change it. They want to come in and offer you a brand new beginning. This is the slowest knight in the deck. It takes forever for this guy to get to you. It's like postal service. I can make fun of him. My brother works there. He'll know. And then I have the Judgment in reverse. So it's the irony of historically unable to face the facts. And that's what I was saying, is there's a sense where they still don't see it. They don't see the whole picture as to why it ended. So you might have to provide them that level of clarity in your conversation with that Page of Swords when you're being honest with them about why this failed. And they say keep an open heart and be vulnerable. Listen to what they have to say. Keep an open mind. Don't slam the door in their face for us. But I think you're going to be surprised. And they're going to be surprised. I think this is going to help you heal and help them heal. Tell me about open heart. Yes. Okay. All right. So open heart, vulnerability, right? Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. I love tarot. So they're up in their head, full of anxiety. They can't sleep, night after night after night. If they are sleeping, they're dreaming about you, and they're waking up like in crying, like with tears on their wet faces. They know they screwed this up bad. They want to come in and with their open heart and be vulnerable and get their Nine of Cups. They want justice. You deserve justice, first of all, and I feel justice will be served through just the act of reconciliation. Not even if there is reconciliation, just them having the conversation with you provides you the healing you needed to have closure to the last chapter that I felt you didn't get, because he or she struggled with seeing why this wasn't working. And you're helping them this time with all the other facts that they don't know. You're filling in the blanks that they can't mentally grasp. And that's okay. Not everybody's wired like you, Taurus. And I think that's help them along. Take their hand and walk them through all the areas, not in a negative way, but saying, when you did this, this is how it felt or seemed or whatever. And this is how I saw it. Give them the rest of the picture that they are lacking. I just need to tell that to a few of you watching this. I have the 4. So the 4 means that it was a missed opportunity. So like I said, several of you hadn't got this off the ground. And this is a missed opportunity to see this to fruition. And they want to go back and get that 4th cup. They're not stupid anymore. They're going to bypass the 3 and they want to go get the 4. Okay, put it in upright. And then that's the divine saying, this is the Ace of Cups. You wanted this all along, but you sat like a 4-year-old pouting and you wanted these 3 toxic cups. Well, now you got your wish. Now you resent that and you regret it because none of those toxic cups folded your undies and put your, a mint on your pillow, put a little love note in your lunchbox. None of those people did that. No, they stole your car keys and your wallet. That's who those people were. Not a good choice. You have the Page of Wands in reverse. So you did see this as kind of like a distracted individual. They're probably depressed. They're probably currently, like when they come to you, I feel like they're going to be in this state. They're going to be depressed and they're going to feel like hopeless, and they might look a little unstable. But just hear them out. I'm supposed to tell you, just have an open heart. Don't comment. Let them talk first and tell them the whole story without interruption. And definitely listen to your intuition. This is your spirit tribe saying, you know what? By the end of this conversation, you will know for a fact if this is somebody you want to reinvest in. Or if this is just somebody who just wants to get to know you again, if you know what I'm saying. So Taurus, I can't wait. I want to hear all the comments. I want to hear if this has happened already. Again, people are on different timelines. Some of you are walking through it today. That's just how it is. I want to hear more about it, y'all. But this is for the 10th through the 16th of March, and I cannot wait to do your midweek read to see how y'all are holding up. Whew. If you like what you saw today and you want to join the tribe, please hit that subscribe button on your way out. It costs you nothing. It's free. And it'll notify you when I upload new content. Secondly, please hit the like button and leave a comment if you like. I think other people love to read those and they tag onto it. So you get to hear somebody from South Africa and somebody from England have the same conversation about the same situation in the same zodiac sign. It's kind of cool. But love and light to you all, Taurus. And until next time, take care.